Guys, and welcome to another new YouTube series that me and Jean,
our mystery
speaker, is doing today. It's a bit like a
How
podcast.
Can I be a mystery if you give them my name?
They don't know what you look like.
Well, that's alright then.
Yeah. Anyway, we are doing our new series called How Do They Know? And we're going to be theorising and possibly answering facts that scientists claim that they know about space. Now, honestly, I don't believe a lot, but I kind of want to make a living out of being a physicist when I'm older, but that's going to be hard. Anyway, we need canned laughter.
Canned laughter.
So,
the question is...
a lot of scientists said that in the middle of the Earth that we have a core that's deep in the middle
of the
centre of the Earth.
But the question has to be asked...
How do they know? It's not like people actually travelled right all the way down to the centre of our planet and got a camera and went, look, I've taken a picture with the core of the Earth. Yeah, no, nobody's done that. And if they have done that, well, they're stupid because they'd be dead. Because another scientist said that there's radiation down deep in there, which, how do they know? That brings the question, how do they know all the time?
Does anybody know how they know?
Exactly.
Can they tell us how they know?
They said that we evolved from reptiles. How do they know? Did they take a camera with the species?
A reptile party.
Exactly. Yeah. Did they take a camera
2 million years ago?
2 million years ago, and took a picture, a human took a picture with what kind of species we started out as, like that. Hey, yo, come here. No. Unless they have a time machine, I'm not believing them. I'm just saying. So, they even talk about the core of the sun. Like, how do they know what's in the core of the sun? Because it's not our planet, is it?
No. But how do they know?
Exactly, how do they know?
They can't possibly know, really. We are just told what they think they know.
Exactly.
Theories.
Exactly. And that brings to the question again, how do they know? Because apparently I was reading an article about the core of the Earth and what shape the Earth is before, and they were saying that this Greek somebody actually measured what size the Earth was.
Yes, let me see if I can find it.
It's on a link somewhere, but this was like thousands of years ago when Greek gods,
the Greek polymath.
Yeah.
I can't even say the last name.
The Greek polymath Eratosthenes made the first measurements of the distance around the Earth's sphere, and it's been clear ever since that it must have been a centre. It must have a centre.
How did you measure the Earth's circumference?
Exactly. I mean, it's not like you said before. They have like mobility scooters.
No, I mean then they had nothing.
Exactly.
They didn't have drones. They didn't have ships like we have now.
Exactly.
They didn't have planes, and there was no way he could have gone total circumference of the Earth without coming into some sort of danger.
I know, exactly. And yeah, that's basically what I'm going to say. How do they know? How do they know? I was about to say that question like 50 million times in this new series. But there's some other stuff here, like how do they know what space actually is?
We only know what they tell us.
Exactly, and we choose to believe it.
Or not.
I'm in the centre. I mean, I don't believe... I'm probably not going to say what I was going to say then because it will offend some people.
Well, don't say it then.
No.
But they say volcanoes come up from the core of the Earth.
Volcanoes?
Volcanoes.
Really?
Come from... No, push that on proper. Come up from the core of the Earth.
If they do...
break the way through. And that's when volcanoes erupt. But...
how do they know? I was just literally going to say, if they do, then... that question that I'm refusing to say because I've already said it like 90 times already, and this is only like 4 minutes into this special. But people claim that space is dark, and now, yeah, this might be a little bit on the nose, but like a vacuum's for everything, which we have been told that for years and years and years, that space is a vacuum to sound, light. And atmosphere. Atmosphere. That's why space is called space. But how do we know that just
You're
how?
not going to say that again.
No, I weren't actually going to say that again, but I was just going to say how do they know that space is a thing? I mean,
I know,
like...
but why, if the sun is out in space,
Yeah.
why is space dark?
Because they claim that space is a sound vacuum. Light vacuum as well. I don't know. It kind of like baffles me really, and I think that's what scientists are doing nowadays, baffling people with science.
And they've been doing it forever, haven't they?
Yeah.
Even more so at the moment, but that's
controversial. And this also brings to the question, right? Not how do they know?
Why is it dark in space?
Yeah. Are we bringing Google? Yeah.
There is no atmosphere to scatter light. So they say.
So they say, exactly, you're right. So they say what planets look like, and they show what planets must look like down in the whatever void.
In the void.
Up in the whatever void.
In the vacuum.
And they also said that Saturn looks like that with a ring around it, but I mean, I guess with that, you could easily say, well, Neil Armstrong went into space. That's another thing I don't believe.
Well, they're supposed to be able to see that through telescopes, aren't they?
Stupid.
Oh, landing on the moon is another topic, isn't it?
Oh,
For
God,
another
don't
day.
get me started on that. That'll be episode 2 next week. That'll be episode 2. I just
Your
don't...
book's upside down.
Thought I was reading Chinese. They claim that they know what every planet looks like in space when they haven't even been up there. Normal people like us haven't shot into the whatever
Yeah,
void.
but they say they look at them through a telescope. That's how they know that.
No.
Well, how they say they know that.
How they said they know that,
Yeah.
yeah. It just brings the question, not how do they know, just like... I don't know what the question is, like...
What is the question?
It's just a
What
mystery.
do we believe?
Life's greatest mystery.
What do we believe?
What do we believe? Would you like to share some facts on the space?
I've shared all my facts.
Right, but
Everything I know.
I've run out of
And
facts.
The only fact I know is I don't know how to explain it. Is why should we just believe blindly everything we're told about space?
Agreed.
And that's
Agreed.
it.
That's
The
why
end.
I would be a physicist.
A physicist? Is
Fi-
that what-
yeah.
is that-
Scientists claim that they know
Well, you
what
need
they're
to do
talking
some
about.
better maths then.
Yeah, but I'm saying that scientists say that planets are up there and space is a vacuum. Physicists theorise.
All right.
Like me.
I never knew that. Are you sure? Because you'll get
Physicists.
people telling you off.
I know what a physicist is, alright?
Alright, what is a physicist?
A physicist
That's
is
easy for you to say.
people who theorise and think more with their head.
Right. So that's it for today?
No, that's not it for today.
All right.
No. Now we're moving on to the bonus round.
Is the Earth flat?
Yeah!
Woo!
Now, many people believe that the Earth is a flat shape, like a pancake. I
Yeah.
believe that it's donut shaped.
But how do we know?
How do we know? How do they know? How do we know? This time.
We only know what we're told.
Exactly. But what do you think the Earth's shape is?
Round. If I had to pick a shape,
Yeah.
I would pick round.
And that's why I went for donut.
Well, you just like eating donuts. But I'd just go for round.
Yeah.
Because it can't be flat. But
You actually
I'm just
see
saying
the
that, how
world
do I know?
curve. You see the world
Yeah,
curve.
but that's what they're telling us.
No, I do. I've seen.
How do you know you're seeing it? It might be projected. The sun might be projected into the sky. The moon might be projected into the sky.
Imagine one day if you saw the sun glitch.
I know, glitch. Well, let's talk about glitching. That's another one for another
Now-
podcast.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go too deep into the glitch thing and the matrix thing or is the earth flat or a pancake or a donut shape because I will get haters out there. And I'm not banking on getting comments like, the earth is flat! No, it's not.
You said it.
I shouldn't have said that.
Well, somebody should say to you, how do you know?
How do you know that it's flat? Anyway, well, I was going to say welcome back then. See you again for part 2 of our How Do They Know episode next week, next Tuesday. Bye, guys.